For BlueShirtsUnited.com, I'm Jim Cerny, joined by Chris Kreider. And Kreids, when you had the hat trick in the preseason, you kept telling me, it's just the preseason. It's just that these goals don't count. Well, the games start counting, and today you get your first one for the Whale. And how'd that one feel?
Felt good. It's always nice to contribute to a win. And at the end of the day, it's important that we came away with those points.
And good points, good weekend for you guys, and a nice little run that you guys are starting to put together. You're starting to sense a little chemistry, not only offensively, but defensively as well among the boys.
Yeah, it's a young group. There's a lot to be learned every single day, which is a lot of fun and it's exciting, but at the same time, there are obviously some growing pains.
I was going to say, you talk about the fun aspect. It has to be fun. There are a lot of guys around your age, and yes, you have the veterans for sure, but really there's a growing young nucleus here that must be kind of fun to be a part of and be around every day.
Yeah, when you got a young group, there's a lot of potential, and I know that's a finicky word, and not it can kind of go either way, but it's a good opportunity. It's a fun group, and regardless of the fact that there are a lot of young guys, the older guys are great too. So it's a lot of fun.
What about all the contributions that you guys are getting? 6 different guys score goals for you tonight. 12 or 13 guys get on the score sheet. What does that say about a team in general when you get that kind of contributions? And it's pretty much been that way through this winning streak.
What it says is everyone's putting their best foot forward at one time or another, and for a team to be successful, if someone else isn't going, someone else should be going. It's a good sign when we're getting a lot of contributions from all over the place.
And, you get Cam Talbot back in goal. He not only gives you a big effort Friday night, but then comes back Saturday night, which I think to outsiders was a little bit of a surprise that he'd be able to go back-to-back games coming back from the injury. Talk a little bit about what he provides stability-wise for you.
Yeah, first, just to kind of echo what you said, it's amazing the fact that he came back from injury and he immediately played 2 games in 1 week, and so that's impressive within itself. But, him and Mish are just a great goaltending duo. They really anchor down that back line, and when you've got 2 good goalies back there and you got confidence in them, it's a lot easier to play.
Tell me a little bit about you've talked a lot about throughout training camp and the early part of the season about how this is a learning process for you. Every day you're learning here at the pro level. What do you think some of the biggest lessons you've learned over the first few weeks of regular season games have been?
Little things. I could probably go on for a few hours about it, but little things in the penalty kill, things in the power play, things 5-on-5, things on the forecheck, things in the power play entry. There's just so many little details that you can pick up, and I know I've said the word a lot, but it's fun knowing that you can continually learn new things, and there's always something that you kind of soak up when you come to the rink.
I know. Ranger Brass was here today, a couple of the coaches, and I was talking with Benny Allaire after the game, and he and I both seized upon the same thing, talking about you, was that one penalty kill where you were out there almost the full 2 minutes, and how, I think it was 1:55, I think you got about 5 seconds off there. Talk a little bit about that, but also the broader question of getting those opportunities to play in every single situation here in Hartford.
Yeah, it's always nice when you get to play in a lot of different situations because everyone wants to contribute, everyone wants to help the team win. So when you're seeing those opportunities, you've got to jump on them and you've got to try to make the best out of them.
And 1:55 in that PK, that's got to be a first?
Yeah, that was a first and hopefully a last too.
Well, Chris Kreider gets his first goal of the season today, helps the Whale to their 3rd straight win. Congratulations, bud.
Thank you, Jim.